Would you choose eternal life or unlimited wealth? The legend of the Philosopher's Stone offers both promises, seductive and mysterious. Some say it can transform base metals into gold, while others believe it holds the key to immortality. But what if I told you that the secret to creating this stone, a mystery hidden for centuries, has been revealed? And more, what if this secret was made publicly available on a website, with detailed instructions on how to create it? This secret is exactly what we find in the enigmatic Book of Aquarius, a text that mysteriously appeared on the internet, written by an unknown author who vanished without a trace. The instructions within this book promise the creation of the Philosopher's Stone, based on ancient alchemical writings preserved for millennia. But what is really behind this? And why would anyone risk divulging such a dangerous secret, capable of changing the course of humanity? All of this connects to the Emerald Tablet, an ancient artifact many believe to be the key to the greatest secrets of the universe. This fragment of wisdom, attributed to the Egyptian god Thoth, reveals not only the hidden forces of nature but also the paths to human transcendence. So why are so few aware of this profound knowledge, and more importantly, what is being concealed by those who guard these secrets? Now, imagine a world where these mystical forces are real. What would happen if we were finally able to access such powers? The Book of Aquarius appeared online in a mysterious manner, with no identified author, offering detailed instructions on how to create the Philosopher's Stone. But why would someone risk revealing a secret that has been guarded by occult societies for centuries? And more intriguingly, the website disappeared without a trace, raising doubts as to whether the stone was truly created. The book claims to be based on 49 authentic alchemical texts that are over 1,000 years old, describing a creation process that involves everything from fermentation to purification through multiple stages, including the use of human urine. The mystery deepens when we examine the contents of this elusive book. It doesn't just present a mystical recipe, it dives into the darkest corners of alchemical knowledge. The instructions are detailed, claiming to guide the reader through a series of precise rituals, many of which have been sealed in secrecy for generations. Was this the final key that secret societies, including the infamous Rosicrucians and the Golden Dawn, have kept hidden for so long? And if so, why would this knowledge be made available to the public only to vanish just as quickly? As strange as it may seem, the Book of Aquarius was not just a random collection of alchemical ideas. It seemed to offer a glimpse into an ancient and potentially dangerous practice, one that could alter the very nature of life itself. The stone, often associated with eternal life and the transmutation of base metals into gold, is said to have been one of the greatest obsessions of secret societies throughout history. But was this just an attempt to understand alchemy, or was something much darker at play? The sudden disappearance of the website leaves more questions than answers. Who or what could be behind this disappearance, and why? Is there a greater conspiracy at hand, one that goes far beyond mere alchemical experiments? The Philosopher's Stone has fascinated alchemists, mystics, and scientists alike for centuries. Traditionally, it was believed to be a substance capable of transforming base metals into gold. But its allure goes far beyond mere material wealth. The stone was also said to possess the power to cure diseases, prolong life, and even grant immortality. To many alchemists, the creation of the Philosopher's Stone was not just about the transformation of physical substances but about achieving a deeper spiritual transformation. The stone was often seen as a metaphor for enlightenment, a means of unlocking the hidden truths of the universe and transcending the limitations of human existence. The origins of the Philosopher's Stone are often traced to Hermes Trismegistus, an ancient Egyptian sage who was believed to be a combination of the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god Thoth. His writings, particularly the Emerald Tablet, became central to alchemical thought. The tablet contained the famous phrase, "as above, so below," which suggested that the macrocosm and microcosm are interconnected. Alchemists believed that by understanding this connection, they could unlock the secrets of nature and achieve the transformation of the self. The Philosopher's Stone, then, was seen as the ultimate symbol of this transformation, both of material and spiritual substance. Despite centuries of alchemical attempts, the true nature of the Philosopher's Stone remains elusive. Some scholars argue that it may never have been a physical substance at all, but rather a symbolic tool for personal and spiritual growth. Others believe it could be a lost scientific discovery, possibly related to early chemistry or metallurgy. Nevertheless, the idea of the philosopher's stone continues to captivate the imagination, sparking modern-day searches for ancient alchemical texts and renewed interest in the intersection of science, mysticism, and spirituality. Whether real or imagined, the legacy of the philosopher's stone persists as a powerful symbol of humanity's quest for immortality and understanding. Isaac Newton is universally regarded as one of the greatest scientists in history, but his interests extended far beyond the realms of physics and mathematics. In his later years, Newton devoted himself to the study of alchemy, an endeavor that was closely tied to his fascination with the hidden forces of the universe. Although best known for his work on the laws of motion and universal gravitation, Newton's alchemical studies were integral to his understanding of the cosmos. He saw alchemy as a way to unlock deeper, divine knowledge, believing that the key to understanding the universe's mysteries was hidden in ancient alchemical texts, particularly the Emerald Tablet. Newton's dedication to alchemy was driven by his belief in the possibility of achieving immortality through the pursuit of hidden knowledge. The philosopher's stone, according to Newton, represented more than just a physical object. It symbolized the ultimate transformation of the self, the unlocking of divine wisdom that would allow one to transcend the material world and gain eternal life. For Newton, alchemy was not a primitive precursor to chemistry but a spiritual and intellectual discipline that bridged the gap between science and the metaphysical. His secret alchemical experiments, though never fully revealed to the public, were a testament to his relentless pursuit of enlightenment. Although Newton never achieved the creation of the philosopher's stone, his alchemical work played a significant role in shaping his scientific discoveries. His belief in hidden knowledge and the interplay of spiritual and scientific realms influenced his work on optics, light, and gravity. For Newton, the pursuit of alchemy and the pursuit of science were not separate endeavors but intertwined parts of a larger quest to understand the universe. His alchemical studies remain a fascinating and often overlooked chapter in his legacy, shedding light on the spiritual motivations that drove much of his groundbreaking work in science. Nicholas Flamel is one of the most enduring figures associated with the philosopher's stone. According to legend, Flamel, a French scribe, discovered the secret to creating the philosopher's stone, which granted him and his wife, Perenelle, immortality. The myth claims that they lived for centuries, remaining youthful and alive well beyond their supposed death in 1418. This story has captured the imagination of people for generations, intertwining Flamel's name with the quest for eternal life and the secrets of alchemy. However, the truth behind this legend is far less certain, and the story of his immortality likely grew over time, fueled by his association with alchemy. Flamel was indeed a real person, known for his interest in alchemical texts and his work as a scribe. He was particularly fascinated by ancient manuscripts that describe the creation of gold and the pursuit of spiritual transformation. Although there is no definitive evidence that Flamel ever created the philosopher's stone or achieved immortality, his deep knowledge of alchemy contributed to the myth that he had discovered the stone. This legend was likely a product of the mystique surrounding Flamel's scholarly reputation, combined with his interest in esoteric knowledge. After his death, his name became synonymous with the philosopher's stone, further cementing his place in alchemical lore. In modern times, Nicholas Flamel's story has been popularized in books and films, particularly in the Harry Potter series, where he is depicted as the creator of the philosopher's stone. While Flamel's actual accomplishments in alchemy may have been modest, his legacy has transcended historical fact. Today, he remains a symbol of the eternal quest for knowledge, wisdom, and immortality. The myth of Flamel's immortality continues to inspire those who believe that the secrets of the philosopher's stone are still out there, waiting to be discovered. The Emerald Tablet is considered one of the most important texts in the history of alchemy, attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, a figure that combines the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god Thoth. This ancient text contains enigmatic phrases that have been decoded and interpreted by countless philosophers, alchemists, and scholars over the centuries. The most famous of its lines, as above, so below, expresses the concept that the universe and the individual are connected. The principle suggests that understanding the natural world can lead to understanding the self and, ultimately, the divine. For alchemists, the tablet provided a spiritual framework that tied their search for material transformation to the quest for personal enlightenment. For many alchemists, the Emerald Tablet offered the key to unlocking the secrets of the Philosopher's Stone, the legendary object said to have the power to transform base metals into gold and grant immortality. Its cryptic instructions guided practitioners through the necessary steps of purification, transformation, and the attainment of ultimate knowledge. As the alchemical work progressed, it was believed that the practitioner not only transformed physical substances but also underwent a profound spiritual journey. The Emerald Tablet became a blueprint for both the material and the mystical processes involved in the pursuit of these extraordinary goals, bridging the gap between the physical and spiritual realms. The Emerald Tablet's influence extends far beyond the alchemical community. Throughout history, its teachings have been adopted by mystics, occultists, and even scientists. Figures like Isaac Newton were profoundly influenced by its ideas and dedicated much of their lives to studying its deeper meanings. In modern times, the Emerald Tablet still holds a significant place in the world of esotericism and spiritual philosophy. Whether viewed as a mystical manual or a cryptic work of ancient science, it remains an enduring symbol of the pursuit of hidden knowledge and the transformative potential of humanity. Its legacy continues to spark curiosity about the boundaries of reality and the possibilities of human transcendence. In 1925, Maurice Doreal claimed to have found the lost Emerald Tablets, hidden within a secret society known as the Great White Brotherhood. These tablets, according to Doreal, contain teachings attributed to the ancient deity Thoth, describing the concept of the One, the source of all creation. The teachings allegedly found in the tablets suggest that they hold the key to manipulating both matter and energy, revealing profound secrets about life, death, and the nature of existence itself. According to Doreal, those who could unlock the wisdom contained within these texts would have access to unimaginable powers and knowledge, potentially leading to a deeper understanding of the universe's mysteries. However, despite Doreal's claims, no tangible evidence has ever surfaced to confirm the existence of these tablets, leaving their authenticity in question. The mystery surrounding the Emerald Tablets continues to captivate the curious, blurring the line between truth and myth. The legend of the Emerald Tablets has been surrounded by debate ever since Doreal's announcement. Some consider them to be the key to unlocking the true mysteries of the cosmos, while others believe the whole story to be a clever ruse, designed to create intrigue and capture the imagination of those seeking power and knowledge beyond ordinary reach. The secrecy of the Great White Brotherhood only adds to the enigma, leading some to speculate that they may hold knowledge that could alter the course of human history. While there are those who insist on the tangible existence of the tablets, no one has yet been able to produce any verifiable evidence, keeping the mystery alive and fueling further speculation about their authenticity. Doreal's connection to the tablets, and the Great White Brotherhood itself, is also steeped in ambiguity. His writings on the subject have influenced a variety of occult groups, with some citing his teachings as a modern continuation of the ancient wisdom attributed to Thoth. The fact that Doreal himself never provided concrete proof or allowed any independent verification of the tablets has only deepened the intrigue surrounding the whole story. Is it possible that such an ancient and powerful secret could still be hidden from the world, or are the Emerald Tablets simply a myth woven into the tapestry of occult lore? The answer remains elusive, and the debate continues to captivate those drawn to the mysteries of the hidden realms. The Book of Aquarius was once published online, accompanied by an active forum where amateur alchemists exchanged their progress, experiences, and images. However, the website vanished without explanation, leaving behind a trail of questions. This abrupt disappearance has led to suspicions that secret societies or powerful forces may have intervened, erasing all traces of the book's existence to protect its secrets. The book's mysteries, particularly its teachings on the Philosopher's Stone and alchemical transformation, now seem to be buried, hidden from the public eye. But why would someone go to such lengths to conceal it? Who or what would benefit from the book's permanent obscurity? These unanswered questions only deepen the intrigue surrounding its vanishing. The disappearance of the Book of Aquarius raises many doubts, particularly when one considers the enigmatic nature of the information it supposedly contained. With a large following of alchemists, the forum was a place where ideas about transmutation, immortality, and the divine were exchanged freely. Could this loss of access to such knowledge be part of a larger effort to suppress the esoteric wisdom of the ancient alchemists? Was the website's removal orchestrated by powerful entities who seek to keep such transformative knowledge hidden from the public? The fact that the book's disappearance occurred so suddenly and without any trace only adds to the speculation that its contents hold something too dangerous or too powerful for the masses to grasp. Conspiracy theories abound regarding the true purpose of the Book of Aquarius. Some believe that the book and its forums were more than just an online experiment. They may have been an attempt to share esoteric knowledge that was once hidden by ancient alchemical orders. The swift deletion of the website has fueled rumors that secret societies, possibly even the Illuminati or other powerful organizations, were involved in its removal. But what could they have wanted to hide? Could the Book of Aquarius have contained the final key to unlocking the mysteries of life, death, and the Philosopher's Stone itself? With no concrete answers, the disappearance remains a tantalizing enigma. Egyptian alchemy, deeply intertwined with the Emerald Tablet, centers on the search for the transformation of life and death. According to legend, Thoth, the ancient Egyptian god of wisdom and writing, received the key to immortality in the mystical hall of Amenti. Here, it is said that he learned the secrets of reincarnation, returning every 100 years to continue his work. But the key to immortality, as suggested by these ancient teachings, may not lie in the Philosopher's Stone itself. Instead, it might be hidden within the deeper understanding of reincarnation and the control of time and matter. To the ancient alchemists, immortality was not simply about escaping death but about transcending the limitations of the physical world. Thoth's knowledge, encoded in the Emerald Tablet, suggests that the ultimate goal of alchemy was not the accumulation of wealth through gold-making, but the mastery over the cycles of life and death. This deeper wisdom reveals that the pursuit of the Philosopher's Stone might be secondary to understanding how life, death, and rebirth are interconnected. The teachings imply that immortality can be achieved not through physical means but by unlocking the hidden forces of the universe that govern all existence. By mastering the principles of alchemy, one could potentially control the flow of time itself, bending it to their will and achieving a form of eternal life. The connection between Egyptian alchemy and immortality raises profound questions about the nature of existence. Was Thoth a literal figure, or does he represent a larger esoteric tradition that has been passed down through the ages? If the teachings of the Emerald Tablet hold the key to immortality, it would mean that human beings have long possessed the knowledge to transcend their mortal limitations. But why, then, is this knowledge so hidden? What forces have worked to suppress it throughout history? And why are so many determined to keep the true power of alchemy locked away? The answer may lie in the sacred wisdom contained within the ancient alchemical texts, which continue to elude modern understanding. Apollonius of Tyana, the ancient Greek philosopher and mystic, is often linked to the Emerald Tablet and its esoteric teachings. According to legend, he discovered the tablet in a hidden cave beneath a statue of Hermes, the god of alchemy and wisdom. After this discovery, the tablet is said to have disappeared once again, raising more questions about its true nature and purpose. Some theories suggest that the tablet was buried by Emperor Hadrian, destroyed in the Library of Alexandria, or hidden by secret societies like the Templars or the Vatican. The question remains, why is this knowledge so fiercely protected, and what does it reveal that others are so desperate to keep concealed? The mysterious disappearance of the Emerald Tablet after Apollonius's encounter with it only deepens the enigma surrounding its existence. Was Apollonius truly the one to uncover its secrets, or was he merely a figure in a larger narrative that spans centuries? The notion that the tablet holds profound knowledge about the nature of reality, alchemical transformation, and even immortality has led many throughout history to seek it out. But why would such knowledge be so dangerous? What is hidden within those ancient words that has caused the suppression of its existence for millennia? Could the true meaning of the Emerald Tablet be far more potent than any of its followers have imagined? The fact that the tablet seemingly vanished after Apollonius's discovery has led many to believe that it was not just an ordinary text but something of immense power. The Emerald Tablet, often attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, has become a symbol of alchemical knowledge, and its teachings are said to hold the keys to understanding the very fabric of the universe. Why would so many powerful figures throughout history, including emperors, philosophers, and secret societies, go to such lengths to keep the tablet's secrets hidden? What knowledge did Apollonius uncover, and how did it affect his later life? These questions remain unanswered, leaving the mystery of the Emerald Tablet to continue as one of the most enduring enigmas in the history of alchemy. Alchemy, despite its mystical roots, is the foundation of modern chemical science. Medieval alchemists sought to understand the fundamental elements of the universe and to uncover the secrets of life, death, and transmutation. Their work, though often intertwined with spiritual and magical beliefs, also laid the groundwork for later discoveries in chemistry. The transformation of base metals into gold, for instance, was a metaphor for personal and spiritual transmutation. However, the alchemical quest for understanding the essence of matter and energy served as the precursor to what would become the field of chemistry. What the alchemists knew about the forces of nature is still a mystery, and many believe there are gaps in modern science that they were closer to understanding. The alchemical pursuit was not merely about material wealth but about transcending the limitations of physical reality. Alchemists like Paracelsus, who bridged the mystical and the scientific, tried to unravel the secrets of the cosmos, searching for the philosopher's stone, an object that could change the nature of life itself. While modern chemistry has given us incredible insights into the structure of matter, many of the alchemists' experiments were focused on a deeper understanding of the cosmos and the human soul. Their combination of physical and spiritual practices sought to reveal hidden laws of nature that modern science is still attempting to fully comprehend. While we now associate alchemy with superstition and pseudoscience, it's essential to recognize how it paved the way for modern scientific thought. The alchemists' work is deeply interwoven with the history of chemistry, physics, and medicine. They were the first to experiment with distillation, metals, and elements, laying the foundation for laboratory practices that would later be refined by figures like Boyle and Lavoisier. However, the spiritual and philosophical aspects of alchemy, such as the belief in transformation of the self, have not been fully embraced in modern science. The question remains, what did the alchemists understand about the universe that we are still trying to grasp today? The Rosicrucian order, originating in the 17th century, was one of the most influential secret societies in the search for the philosopher's stone. Their teachings combined elements of science, philosophy, and spirituality, and their quest for the stone was symbolic of a deeper understanding of the universe. The Rosicrucians sought to blend the ancient wisdom of alchemy with the emerging fields of science and mysticism. The Rosicrucian manifestos, which were published in the early 1600s, laid out their ideals for a world enlightened by spiritual and scientific knowledge. Their emphasis on personal transformation and enlightenment through the philosopher's stone remains a core tenet of the society's legacy. The Rosicrucians are often linked to the broader esoteric tradition, which includes Freemasonry and other occult societies. These groups shared a common goal: to unlock the hidden knowledge of the ancients and apply it to achieve spiritual and physical transformation. The Rosicrucians, however, distinguished themselves by their commitment to a synthesis of mystical experience and practical science. They believed that by understanding the natural world and its alchemical processes, they could attain a higher state of being and perhaps even achieve immortality. Their influence on later secret societies and the development of scientific thought cannot be overstated. Despite their profound impact on both esoteric and scientific traditions, the exact purpose of the Rosicrucians' search for the philosopher's stone remains a mystery. Were they after material riches, or did they believe that the stone held the key to understanding the universe itself? Their belief in the union of science and spirituality suggests that the true purpose of the stone was to unlock a greater knowledge of both the physical and metaphysical realms. The Rosicrucians left behind cryptic writings and symbols, which continue to fascinate those who seek to uncover the ancient mysteries of alchemy and the Philosopher's Stone. The search for immortality continues today, but through new avenues: cryonics, consciousness uploading, and transhumanism. These modern efforts to achieve immortality are often framed as scientific pursuits, with the goal of preserving the human mind or enhancing the human body through technology. However, despite their advancements, these methods are still far from understanding the ancient wisdom embedded in the Emerald Tablet. The true question remains: if ancient wisdom once held the power to control matter, energy, and life itself, why has it been suppressed and hidden for so long? Transhumanism and cryonics are contemporary manifestations of the age-old quest for eternal life, but they rely on technology rather than the alchemical knowledge that once promised a deeper connection to the universe. These modern attempts focus on extending physical life or digitizing consciousness, but they do not address the spiritual transformation that was central to the ancient alchemical tradition. Ancient texts like the Emerald Tablet suggested that immortality could be achieved by mastering the laws of nature, but these teachings remain elusive, locked away in the secret traditions of alchemy. What if the answers to eternal life were not scientific but spiritual in nature? The suppression of ancient alchemical knowledge, especially that contained within texts like the Emerald Tablet, raises the question of why this wisdom has been kept hidden for centuries. Is it because those who possess this knowledge can wield immense power over life, death, and reality itself? The continued suppression of these secrets suggests that there may be something in alchemy's teachings that modern science, despite its advances, is not yet ready to comprehend. As we pursue immortality through technological means, we must ask, are we ignoring the deeper truths of the ancient alchemists who sought to transcend the physical world and unlock the hidden forces of the universe? The search for the Philosopher's Stone, with its promise of eternal life and infinite wealth, remains a captivating enigma that challenges the limits of reason and reality. Throughout history, great minds have risked everything in pursuit of it, some perhaps closer to the truth than we ever imagined. But as we delve deeper into this mystery, one question lingers: are we chasing immortality or condemning ourselves to the torment of never attaining it? The Book of Aquarius and the secrets it holds are not just an invitation to knowledge, but a dark reminder of the dangers of pursuing something far beyond human reach. For some, the promise of transcendence could be salvation. For others, a deadly trap disguised as ancient wisdom. But perhaps the true essence of this mystery doesn't lie in the stone itself, but in the journey toward it. When we look at history and the figures who sought this power, we begin to see that the search for immortality may, in fact, be a metaphor for our struggle against human limitations, a quest for meaning and transcendence that never ends, even in the face of death. So, ask yourself, how far would you go in the name of immortality? If you found this video intriguing, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into the unknown. Share this with someone who's also searching for the universe's darkest secrets. Until next time.